Hey guys, Silverlearn here, back in with another review, and today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Stilt-Man Build-A-Figure Wave Hand Ninja. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with aesthetics and articulation, it's a little bit different this time. It's going to be a little bit more like movie Venom mixed with the new Carnage from the Venom Pool waves. So let's take a closer look at that. First things first, elephant out of the room. Head too high on the neck. You can kind of hide that with the hood, but it's still a little bit on the high side. But that's nothing too crazy. I've definitely seen worse. Look at those eyes. I'd like to see someone make a custom ninja spawn out of this. But as far as the head goes, you can look all over the place because he's got that extra range. Snap his neck, now he's dead. You can look up pretty far. Look down pretty far. I had to heat the gosh darn hinge on this thing to get it to move up and down easier than it did before. It was really stiff. I wasn't worried about breaking it or anything, but it was insanely stiff, so kudos to that. But other than that, standard head movement. Shoulders go out to the side like this. And back down. I would have liked to have seen the shoulder bits here maybe more pronounced, Mortal Kombat style, but they've been drawn this way too. I just prefer the more exaggerated shoulder pieces a little better. They stick out a little more. But if they did that, you wouldn't get a lot of range out of this butterfly joint. Look at that. Pretty well hidden too. I'd say you get a decent amount of range out of that thing too. It's really nice. But you can hinge the arm out to the side, as I said, a little bit past 90. Not too shabby. Got a swivel, go all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double joint at the elbow. Top ones always seem to be kind of stiff, so let me... maybe that's as far as it goes. Does the other one go very far? Not really. Kind of feels like they're backwards, but I don't believe they are. I don't have two of the same arm either. It's completely different on both sides. So, yeah, I guess the elbow down here is pretty much where you're going to get most of your range. You can almost bend it to here. Well, actually, no, you can't. What am I talking about? But he can punch himself in his own face still. So, despite that, you can move that quite a bit. They put this lip here. That's probably why that's not moving any more than that. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. I mostly just use the bottom one anyways. It looks less ugly. It's got a swivel in the wrist, hinge in the wrist. Goes up and down on this side. And then in and out on the other side. Take or leave that, really. I'm not sure why they do that, but they do it, so whatever. This is so minor nowadays, I don't even care anymore. At least he has a dang hand on that side. That's how I see it. He's got a diaphragm joint, which does move quite a bit. You can crunch him back pretty far. Crunch him forward a little bit. Again, they make it so you can bend it back but not forward, and to this day I don't really understand that. There you go. You can bend it forward. It's got some tilt. It's got a little bit of tilt, and then you can rotate it all the way around, spin cycle, both ways. It's a little clicky, but not too clicky. And I will say be careful with this. If it's stuck, do not force it. You could twist and stress that peg out in there. It's not the most snug fit, but it is fairly usable for the most part. And then he has an ab crunch here, but they put the freaking belt in the way. So you really can't get a ton of usage out of that. And the thing is, any other time they don't glue a belt, well, guess what they did? They decided to glue this, guys. So you can bend it a little bit, but yeah, you can't move this down and out of the way to get more range out of it, because it is glued in on this side. It's not glued in over here, but it's glued in over here. Maybe it's just stuck on a ridge, but I can't get it to go down. And I don't know about you, but I like not breaking my stuff. So, hashtag don't break your toys. Hips go out to the side. You can't do splitsies, but whatever. Kicks forward. Kicks back. Thigh cut. Ooh. Double jointed knee. Can't kick his own ninja ass. That's kind of lame. He's a ninja. He should be able to do that. Boot swivel. Hinge at the foot with a rocker, as well as his little camel toe shoes there. I mean, I don't know what's wrong about talking about camel toes. Camels have toes too, right? They're people too, you know. But, yeah, that's about it for articulation. He's got a nice kind of blood red on him. Really cool. He does have a little bit of a scabbard piece that goes over him. Saw that in the beginning. We'll talk about that during the next segment when we discuss the accessories. Let's get him in the middle there. So that being said, it's time to move on to accessories. Moving on to the accessories, and the Hand Ninja does come with a decent spread, all things considered. So, starting off with the basics. He's got a set of alternate hands with the appropriate hinge in them. It goes in and out. But I like to call these the turn your head and cough hands. Oh yeah! But, you know, they got the simple peg. Swap them out if you want. He's also got these two little hand sickle thingies. I call them hand sickles. If they're supposed to be called something else, please tell me. I don't know shit about ninja weapons, okay? I didn't play freaking Ninja Gaiden or watch Ninja Scroll or was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you know? So I don't know anything about ninja weapons. Sue me. Last but not least, though, he's got this katana sword. At least I think it's a katana. Sue me. Which you can put in the scabbard on this little belt here. And I kept this belt off during the articulation because it is fairly loose on the figure. It doesn't really sit all that well on him. It's kind of a pain in the butt that just kind of shakes around, rattles around. I mean, there you go. It's on there, but it's not. But getting these little sickle thingies in his hands, those are easy enough. His hands are nice and pliable, so you can get them in there like so. Like so. And I will say, again, I do wish the other hand had the vertical hinge instead of the horizontal one. But really, my main gripes with this guy don't lie with that. I'd rather the head sit right on the damn neck, but whatever. This belt piece just flops around. Simple peg would have fixed that, dude. It's all, come on, man. Sitting him back there. Lifting the camera up. There he is with his accoutrements. Or accessories, if you don't want to be fancy. So there you go. I have to turn his head to get that belt thing on, so if you were wondering why it looked like I snapped his neck, that's why. So that being said, let's take a look at some size comparisons. Taking a look at some size comparisons, here's the Hand Ninja next to a couple other ninja figures I had laying around. Got the G.I. Joe Classified Series Red Ninja on the left, as well as Storm Shadow on the right. Shout out to T-Biz, review of that coming out in the next couple of weeks. Up next, here he is next to the Spidey Retro Series Armored Daredevil on the left, as well as the Kingpin on the right. And last but certainly not least, we got one regular. We got the Marvel Legends movie Venom on the left, as well as the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn on the right. Sorry, but Brother Mandibulus is unavailable for this review. He's off probably to pillage something, I guess. But with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, aside from the head sitting a little bit too high on the neck and the little belt piece not having anything to hold it in, I have no gripes with this figure, and the ones I have are nitpicky at best. Yeah, the head and neck situation's been a problem for years in this line, and kind of surprised they still do it, but they do it, so whatever. The belt's not being held on, that could be solved by a simple peg. Maybe they'll do it in the future. I don't know. But aside from that, this guy is really solid. Also featuring a lot of new tooling, damn near 100% new tooling, aside from maybe the hands. But other than that, the weapons are new. Of course, the body's new. The head is new. Almost everything is new. So that's cool to see, especially in an army builder, which, speaking of, I may have to grab a second one of these just to have a couple of hand ninjas to fight Daredevil and Iron Fist. Not something I do often, but may have to make an exception for this guy because he is really cool. And, for all two of you who want to finish Stilt-Man, he does come with these stilts, which you can add more to as you buy more hand ninjas. Me personally, I'm still on the fence on if I'm even going to finish Stilt-Man because I think that shit is stupid. But, that is my personal opinion. You can disagree with it if you want. I think no less of anyone who wants to finish Stilt-Man, or who wanted Stilt-Man, even though I think that character is dumb and stupid, and we should have got a Sleepwalker or a Day to Catch first. But I digress. So that being said, I would highly recommend you pick this guy up, and maybe check him out. Well, with that being said, again, because I'm redundant, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, as well as hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. It's free. Gotta get to 1K somehow. Hit that button. Come on. You know you want to. And also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section below. Let me know what you think of this guy. And remember, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.